Hey guys, it's Bartram here from Warrior Fitness and Health, and in this short vlog I want to cover why you should never ever make a New Year's resolution ever again. If you've been following my work for a little while, you'll know I'm anti New Year's resolutions, and you should be as well, because instinctively you know they don't work. They haven't worked for years. So what I'm going to cover in this vlog is I'm going to cover the top 10 reasons why New Year's resolutions are absolutely rubbish, what you should do instead and what you should try and what is scientifically proven to work, and lastly what you should do if you want some more education, information or support around what to do and take this to a whole new different level. So I'm going straight in. Top 10 reasons why New Year's resolutions fail. I've got them written down. It's not a memory test for me. I just need to give you the content. Right. Reason number 1. New Year's resolutions do not work. You know that. Why should January the 1st of every single year be the monumental point where your whole life changes? It doesn't just happen on one day of the year. It definitely doesn't happen on the day after you've probably got drunk the night before and decided it'd be a really good idea to make some life-changing decisions on the morning after following that. It's absolutely ridiculous that we think that it can only happen on one day. Reason number 2, they don't work. You know this instinctively. You know that even if you start making a change on January the 1st, you know that once you get back to work and the kids are back at school and routine kicks back in and motivation and willpower start draining, we know we slowly go back to normal because we realise it's all way too hard. We started off really well, but when the fire of motivation starts burning out because it's got no fuel in it, we just give up, and that usually happens within week 2 and 3. You know you've tried this before. You've got halfway through January and it hasn't carried on. Reason number 3. The definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So as you're watching this, how many New Year's resolutions have you made? How many times have you said, I'm going to get healthier, fitter, leaner, better, I'm going to learn more stuff this year, and you've never actually followed through? But for some reason, January the 1st, 2020, we think that's going to be a brand new, unique date where everything is going to be fine. It's absolutely insane to be thinking like that. Right, reason number 4. You've done it year after year and it hasn't worked. And you've watched other people do it year after year and it hasn't worked. Again, in no other area of life would we keep trying things that don't work over and over and over and expect some fairy magic to happen just because it's a brand new year? Really? Yeah. Reason number 5. We focus on the goal instead of the daily habits. Now I'm going to say that again because it's important. We focus on the goal rather than the daily habits. We focus on losing weight instead of what do I need to do daily or several times a day to move me forward to losing weight. We focus on getting fitter, the goal that's way out there. But we don't think, what do I need to do daily and consistently through the week to move me forward to that? We focus on the end picture rather than what we should be doing in our habits, our routines and our rituals day in, day out. Right, reason number 6. We turn a marathon into a sprint. Now, I'm not talking about becoming a runner, but we take this long process and we expect it to all happen in January and magic to happen. We say we want to lose weight and then we don't end up losing that much weight in January because we think most of it was going to come off or most of the magic was going to happen in January, and so we lose motivation and willpower. We try and turn a marathon into a sprint. We try and turn a change of lifestyle into something that should be crammed into 3 or 6 months. We try and cram a lifestyle of becoming a healthier person in, this is going to happen before we go on holiday in the summer because I've got to take nice photos. We turn a marathon into a sprint, and it's never going to happen. Number 7, big one. This is a biggie. Now, you've all had this. We try and change everything all at once, don't we? January the 1st, we're going to get fitter. We're going to eat healthier. We're going to drink more water. We're going to sleep better. We're going to recover better. We're going to go on some courses at college. We're going to be a better parent. We're going to keep the house cleaner. We're going to budget better and be financially better. We try and do everything all in one go. We try and build the house, move into the house, keep the house clean, renovate the house and redecorate the house all at the same time. We do too many goals all at once. In no other area of life would we do this. We need to pick one goal and focus on the habits, routines and rituals to home in on that. Number 8, we've failed loads of times before and we think this year coming is going to be totally different. It's going to be different this year because it's a leap year. So because our calendar system is set up that we need to add an extra day on every 4 years to allow for the Earth to cycle around the sun, and the number is an even number, we think it's going to be totally different this year than it was previous years. So we've previously failed at a load of stuff, but January the 1st, because it's a leap year, it's all going to be different. Or it's going to be different this year because we're now in a better job or in a better relationship, or the kids are a little bit older, or we've got a little bit more money, we've got a little bit more time, the weather's a little bit better. It's not going to be, if you have failed previously at something over and over and over and over and over again, and you keep trying the same thing over and over and over and over again, you're going to get the same results over and over and over again. It's not going to be any different next year. Right, reason number 9, it's another big one, no social support. We are social creatures. We like to fit in with the people around us, our family, our work colleagues, our social circles. But we make these New Year's resolutions and we think we can do it all on our own. We think we can do it without support. We think we can do it without the pat on the backs of our supportive people around us, or the ones that are going to challenge us to get to the whole level. We think that we can do it all alone, but we do everything else socially. It's just not going to happen. You need a supportive social circle around you to help you change. Think of some of the biggest support networks out there. Ones that come to mind. Weight Watchers, whether you believe in their weight loss system or not. Weight Watchers and Slimming World are 2 of the most successful diet clubs worldwide because of their support network as a group. Alcoholics Anonymous, because of their support network as a group, whether you believe in a 12-step process or not. It's all about the family environment, the social circle, the social support that you're getting. And last one, reason number 10, New Year's resolutions are never going to work. You focus on the what instead of the why. Again, you focus on what am I going to do this year rather than why am I doing it? What feelings, emotions am I seeking when I get that? So we decide we're going to get fitter, and we put a few things in place for us to get fitter. Well, when we get fitter, how do we want to feel? Why do we want to get fitter? Is it for longevity? Is it so we can chase our kids and grandkids around? Is it so we can keep up with our peers? The what are we going to do is not enough. The fuel that drives it every day is, why am I doing this? Why do I want to change the person I am now into this better version of me? And that is going to add fuel into the what you do. So there's my top 10 reasons why New Year's resolutions fail. So I guess we need to discuss a little bit, what are we going to do instead? Okay, right, nice and simple. Forget the New Year's resolution, forget the big start. Okay, what we need to do, we need to have a look at human psychology. So 40 to 90% of our daily behaviour are habits. I'm going to say that again. 40 to 90% of our daily behaviour are habits. If we create better habits, we create a better life. If we create better habits, we create a better life and a better lifestyle. So forget New Year's resolutions. I'm going straight in, my 5-step formula to creating better habits. 1, you got to pick one small daily habit to work on. It can be on January the 1st. Guess what? It can be on January the 3rd. It can be on February the 15th. It can be on a Monday. It can be on a Sunday. It doesn't matter what day, but you need to make a decision. What one small daily habit am I going to do? It's got to be small. You've got to be able to do it daily. So when I'm talking small, if you want to drink more water, it's 1 glass of water per day. That's where you start from and you build up. If you want to get fitter, it might be 5 press-ups. If you want to become a runner, you might get your running shoes on and daily walk 3 lampposts away from your house and walk back. It's got to be so small that it's actually embarrassing if you told somebody you couldn't be bothered to do it. That's how small it's got to be. You've got to be able to do it daily. So that's step 1. One habit, and you've got to be able to do it daily. Step 2, you've got to marry it with something else. You've got to bolt it on to something that happens every single day. So when you do this, it reminds you to do brand new habit. So when you do this, it reminds you to do brand new habit. So you want to drink more water. You are going to put a glass of water next to the kettle, and every time you flick the kettle on to make a tea or a coffee, you must drink the water before you click the kettle on. If you want to do 5 press-ups every day, you are going to set some sort of reminder, maybe a post-it or a sign or a piece of paper next to your bed. You're going to do 5 press-ups before you go to bed every night. You've got to marry your new habit with something that you already do daily to remind you. So that's step 2. Step 3, this social element I spoke to you about. You've got to become accountable. You have got to share with people what you're doing. Now, it's never been easier. It's never been easier now with technology and social media. Have some balls and put it on social media. This is a new habit I'm creating. I'm going to update it daily. You're going to become accountable. Okay, so you may put it on social media. You may set up a WhatsApp or Facebook group with your family and friends, and you're going to say you're going to update this group daily. You may download a habit tracker on your phone where it reminds you to update it daily with everything you've done. You might have a calendar up on the wall, and every day you're going to tick it off, and you're going to see this chain of consistency building up as you don't let yourself down. But you've got to be accountable to people, a group, visually, or some sort of technology. And you've got to do that for a minimum of 66 days. So 66 days is at the point of automaticity. This is where habits get easier to carry on than to go back to the start. Habits get easier to carry on moving forward and become a true habit that's ingrained in our psychology than go back to old behaviour. It's not 18 days, it's not 21 days, it's not 2 weeks. Go and look at the research like I do over and over. The habits are formed between 18 and 254 days, but the peak momentum point, the point of automaticity is 66 days. So you've got to become accountable. Number 4, you've got to have a what-if plan. You know what? We live in busy lives, things go wrong, cars break down, work goes wrong, kids go wrong, houses go wrong, all that sort of stuff. Some days you might not hit it, but you've got to have a what-if plan. If I don't drink my water when I flick the kettle on, how am I going to put that right within 24 hours? If I miss my 5 press-ups before I go to bed tonight, what am I going to do within 24 hours to make up for that? I've got to keep chipping away at the habit, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Small daily habit, accountable, daily. You've got to have a what-if plan. Number 5, you've got to reward yourself. So at the end of every week and you've performed really well with your brand new habit, you got to give yourself some sort of little pat on the back, some sort of reward. But here's the thing, it can't conflict with your goal. If you're eating healthier and you're on a weight loss plan, you can't treat yourself to a big fat takeaway on a Saturday night. If you are looking at doing dry January or an alcohol-free month, you can't go out and have a load of gins on a Saturday. If you're looking to get fitter and healthier and you're exercising 6 days a week, you can't have 3 days off over the weekend to do no exercise and just have 12-hour sleeps a day. You've got to reward yourself that complements your new habit rather than conflicts with it. Okay, so my 5-step plan. Let's just have a quick summary because I know I'm giving you so much free content here. You're going to pick one small daily habit. It's going to be so embarrassing to tell people you haven't done it because it's so small. You're going to marry it to something that's going to remind you to do the habit. So you've got to bolt a brand new habit to something that's happening currently. Okay, you've got to be accountable to people, a group, social media, or an app for 66 days. You've got to have a what if plan. If I miss, no problem. How am I making up for it within 24 hours? Number 5, you've got to have a little reward system in place that doesn't conflict with your goal. So we've covered why New Year's resolutions are going to fail and why you should never make them again. We've come up with a better strategy, my 5-step formula for creating better habits. And the great thing about this is you don't have to wait till every new year, every January the 1st to do this. You can do this every weekend. You can do one new habit per week as long as your old habit's working on. You can do this for a lifetime because 40 to 90% of behaviours are habits and you're going to create a great new lifestyle as you go. So we've done them too. Last thing, let's say you like the idea of this, you try it and it works, you want a bit more support, you want some more education around this. Okay, right, so in October of this year, I did a very special workout and workshop with 66 of my key warriors. We got together on a Sunday morning, we booked a room, we did 2 workouts back to back. The last hour, I did an hour's seminar on creating better habits. Okay, the kind of things we covered were: what is a habit? What does a habit look like? How is it formed in our psychology? How long does it take to establish different complexities of habit? And I went into the 5-step formula I've just given you into proper detail. I also got all of my warriors to create their 5-step plan on something they want to improve and work with to move forward. Now, this was an exclusive event for warriors only, as me giving a bit back to them for their years of loyalty, their warrior boot camps, their clients, their engaging as a warrior family. It's unfair that I can't offer this out to followers of my work. So I got it videoed, I got it edited. It's now available as an online seminar. I'm doing it for a super low price because I want to go to war with New Year's resolutions. I want to teach as many people as I can. There is a better way. There is a better way of changing better, healthier, amazing, epic lifestyles than buying into this New Year's resolution, January the 1st propaganda. Let's all have a look at our 40 to 90% of daily habits. Let's do it properly. So if you want access to this 1-hour online seminar, I'm offering it for a super low price for the first 3 months when I release this video. If you're interested in this, message me direct. I'll send you the details. But here's the thing. It's at a super low price. If you buy this, the only thing I ask of you is please don't share it with your family and friends. This is for you. This is unique. This is just for you because you are looking to invest a little bit of money and a load of time in creating a brand new system for you. So summary, that's why New Year's resolutions don't work. That's my 5-step formula to get you moving forward. And if you want to take it to a whole new level and take this to all of the detail, all of the education where you know so much more than anybody else, reach out to me and I'll let you know about how you can purchase this online seminar. So, hope you found this free content super useful. If you have, you know what to do. You know what to do now. That like button that kind of looks like that. Press the like button and share it. Maybe tag at least 2 of your friends into people who need to see this. Tag at least 2 of your friends who they've tried New Year's resolutions and it hasn't worked. Give them opportunities to learn some new stuff that is scientifically proven to work with behavioural psychologists for the last 40 years. Let's make some science-based change rather than this wish list of January the 1st New Year's resolutions. Press the like button, share it. If you'd like to know any more about my famous warrior boot camps, my one-to-one personal training for individuals and couples and small groups, my nutrition consults, my online programming. Have a look at my social media content or go to my website, www.personaltrainertamworth.com. I love you all loads. Thank you for the support that I've had over all of the years I've been going. Depending on what time you watch this, have a great Christmas, have a great New Year. Please, go to war with New Year's resolutions. They don't work. Let's make real lifestyle change now. I love you all loads and I'll speak to you soon.